And 3, 2, 1, now. Hi, welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. So last off we did Jack's mission here on the farm, and now we only got to choose Abigail's for some reason. I don't know what happened to Uncle.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest though, tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack, I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government, motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush.
Everybody's got like all the weapons with him.
John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Wait. Get out of there.
All right.
Come on. Scat. Shh.
Shooting crows, I guess. Just thinking, like, because she used to be a, hooker or a prostitute or whatever. I'm not just gonna scare him. I'm gonna blow him away. Anyways, I was thinking, she used to be a prostitute, right? Before she, like, settled down with, myself. Well, when she was sleeping around before, how did she not have kids? Like, I assume she doesn't have any because she doesn't mention anything. Wow, there's, like, crows everywhere there. To go and make Jack clean it up. Well, that was pretty easy. I'm just going to do 2 missions here then, since this one was so real quick and real easy. I want to take a bunch of feathers because I had that mission before about, I can't remember what it was called, Daedalus and Son or something like that. I got the flying machine. So in case I get the chance to do it before we finish, I'm just going to grab all the feathers I need. I can't remember how many it was, but I can just grab them. Whole bunch right now. I'm pretty sure that should be enough. I saw Uncle walking around. Maybe he'll have a mission for me. No, he's up to nothing. Thought he'd give me something to do. But I'll just see Abigail again and do another mission for her. Old friends, new problems.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
Can't read either, I thought. He was a literate gunslinger, she said.
You read that thing out loud.
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
What a poet. Corn sacks. Or is it sacks of corn? Look pretty full to me.
John, wait! I changed my mind. I'm coming with you. What are you waiting for? We better hurry.
Why? Why do I have a timer? Doesn't make sense.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarlane?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
Holy
No.
shit.
Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous.
This corner can be
so much
tricky,
as
especially because it makes you go the
You
stupid
heard
way.
what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me,
Ooh,
so...
if you knock that over, it could start a fire right in the wagon. Yeah, I don't understand. Fuck, quit talking.
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Yeah, I don't know why I have a timer. Or, like, they're gonna die if I don't get there within an hour?
Where'd they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very funny.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarlane, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goats manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarlane. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarlane? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Pretty sure Bonnie likes me. She's a little upset. Now she knows she can never have me. Drive Abigail home. Wouldn't have to if she didn't come.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
See that crazy guy out in the shed?
Marlins are good people.
His dead wife,
She did blush
Annabelle.
better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what
Going a
they
different
had.
way.
And that's it? The life of pride forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start
Probably
again
went on hunt some more
109.
bears while we were gone.
Rather than going back to what we were.
Now he's dead. Whoa, uphill. Didn't seem like this when we were leaving.
How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of it? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy. We did good today, John.
You didn't do shit.
I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Yeah, because now that you're on this ride, you're way behind on the cooking, bitch. Well, I got 2 missions done, and now I think it's just Uncle left. Good, his mission actually popped up. So, this is where I'm going to cut this part. And, yeah, so check back if you want to see what Uncle's got up his sleeve for me to do. If you enjoyed this part, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks. Bye.